Okay, Rasta pasta for today. And in my Rasta pasta, since I can't eat shrimp, I'm going to actually use chicken breast. I took some chicken breast. You can use chicken tenderloins too, that's already cut up. But I took some chicken breast, cut them in half because they were so thick. And what we're going to do is season. We have our Walker's Wood jerk season. I use mild because the mild is already kind of spicy anyway, so I use mild. I can't use hot. A little garlic powder, and this is just to add a little extra seasoning to it. A little garlic powder, a little onion powder, just a sprinkle of Larry's with the 35% less sodium because we don't want to get it too salty, and a little Kinder's Butcher's Blend. Okay, and that's no salt there, so let's add a little garlic powder, little Larry's, not much, because that marinade already has good stuff in there, and that jerk seasoning, little Kinder's Butcher's Blend, and this is basically pepper, salt, and garlic. That's basically what that is. And I haven't used my onion powder in a while because I don't use it that much, so it's kind of stuck on me. Okay, and now we'll go in with a good spoonful or two of the jerk seasoning. You can use a spoon to massage this in, or whatever you use, tongs. My hands are clean. No, I don't have on gloves, but my hands are clean. And we're just going to massage it in because I have water and I can wash my hands. I have Clorox and dish detergent, and I can wash my hands real good. And we're just going to get this marinated in good with that chicken. Marinate all that chicken there. And once again, these are chicken breasts that I cut in half because they were so thick, as you can see. And I cut them in half and they're still meaty. Okay, and my chicken was washed and clean, and you do yours however you like. And just massage that in. Massage that in a little bit more. Make sure it's massaged in real good. And we're going to let this sit and rest for about 20 minutes. And some may do this the night before and let it sit a little longer to marinate in that chicken, but it's up to your own preference. We're going to do 20 minutes. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, chicken has been marinating for about 20 to 30 minutes. I put a little butter and just a little oil in the chicken. Turn your stove down on like medium because with that jerk seasoning on that chicken, might want to try to burn a little bit quicker than it actually gets done. So I'm going to let this cook slow. I don't want to cook it too fast because I want the chicken to cook on the inside as well, not just on the outside. And your color can be kind of deceiving whether it's done or not by the color of the jerk marinade seasoning. So I want to cook it kind of slow. I don't want to rush it. And you're going to cook your chicken until it's done, completely done. And I have about 2 more pieces to cook there because we wanted to make it, you know, with a good amount of chicken for the noodles. So here is, you don't have to get barilla or however you pronounce that. I said barilla, but penne pasta. That's what I see most people use. So I went with penne pasta as well. So I've already boiled my noodles, and just boil your noodles according to your box instructions. I usually go a little bit more because I don't like real firm noodles. Not squishy, but not real firm. And once this chicken cooks up, which is going to take a few minutes, I'll finish cooking the remaining part of the chicken, and then I'll let it cool down for a little bit before I slice it into thin strips. But I'm not going to jump ahead of myself. I'm going to let this chicken cook, and once it's done and cools off a little bit for me to cut it, I'll be right back so we can get everything put together. Our noodles, our heavy whipping cream, I have my Parmesan cheese, and we're going to use a little bit more of these seasonings here, so that's why you see it sitting out. I just want to season as I go because I don't want to over season. Alright, we'll be right back. Thank you for watching. Alright, we are back, and that chicken has been cooking and it's done. So the chicken's going to have a little darker color on it, as you can see, because of the jerk seasoning. The jerk seasoning creates that darker color on it as well. All right, and it's all been cut up. And so next, you're going to add your bell peppers. And you can use any color of bell pepper. I went with multi-colors, so I have green, red, and orange. And just going to cook those bell peppers until they get kind of translucent, kind of soft. Not real soft, but kind of soft, because they will cook some more after you put them in the sauce and put everything together. We're going to let this cook for about 5 minutes, I'll say. Bell peppers usually take a little longer, you know, than onions to me. So, and before I put the bell peppers in, I also added just a little butter in there to cook the bell peppers. So, maybe like a spoon of butter, not much. You just need a little to cook the bell peppers. And once the bell peppers are almost done, I put a spoonful of garlic in there. Just a spoonful, not much. Okay, let them cook. And the Parmesan cheese I have, I was looking for a block. Well, I didn't get a block to shave fresh, to shred freshly, so I just got a bag of the Kraft Parmesan. And I also got some of the Frigo shredded Parmesan cheese as well to add some of that. And once the bell peppers are a little done, I'll give them about a few more minutes. We'll be right back. Alright, so once those bell peppers are kind of soft, you don't want to overcook them, because like I said, they're going to cook some more in that sauce. Once you get your sauce and everything together with your heavy cream, they're going to cook some more, so you don't want them to cook down too much, and then you have smushy bell peppers. And I'm going to take a spoonful of garlic, just a little. I don't want it over too garlicky. I'm going to add that. And then we're going to just take these bell peppers and put them in the bowl so we can get to our sauce. And now, so you're going to add about, I'm going to start with about half a heavy whipping cream, because I'm making a good amount. Alright. And we're just going to season our heavy cream, which is our sauce. We're going to season it just a little as we go. A little garlic powder, not much, because I just put the fresh garlic, well, the minced garlic in. A little Larry's. A little Kinder's, not much. Well, looks like I'm putting in a lot, but y'all, the holes are small, so it comes out a little at a time. Okay. And just a little onion powder, not much. We're just gonna whisk. A little bit, I think I got it half in there. And we're gonna, last but not least, go with another spoonful or maybe two of our jerk seasoning. You can always add, remember, we can't take out. I'm just gonna stir that up. And then we're gonna go in with our Parmesan cheese. And this, there's no certain amount, measurement that you use. Pretty much go off of your own taste. I think this is a 6-ounce bag. I'm using maybe half of that. I'm going to stir that in, and I'm cooking this on medium. Then we're going to go in with our other Parmesan cheese, Frigo, however you pronounce that. And I used about half of that as well. Then we're going to go back in with our bell peppers. Put our bell peppers in. Put all of those in, as you see. And if your sauce seems to be a little too thick, well, it's going to thicken up. It thickens up, of course, with the cheese. I can always add more heavy cream if I think I need more, because when the noodles and the chicken get in there, then it's going to absorb and kind of much soak up everything. And this is our cut up jerk chicken breast. We're going to go in with that. And we added a good amount of chicken there, as you can see. And as you see, of course, with the jerk seasoning up there, and I mean, that jerk seasoning is kind of a darker color, so it's going to change the color of that sauce. And now we're going to go in with our penne, am I saying that right? Penne noodles. They've gotten stuck, dried up a little bit. I'm going to go in with a little bit. Might have to change. And remember, guys, you can always go in and add more Parmesan cheese and more of your heavy whipping cream to loosen that sauce up a little bit, to get it to spread a little bit more. And I do believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in and add more heavy whipping cream. And I know I'm going to go back and add some more cheese, so just stay with me. Simple recipe. Some recipes are trial by error, you know. But just stay with me. And let's go in and add some more Parmesan cheese. And we're going to put the rest of that in. And the rest of that heavy whipping cream in, because it's going to soak it right up. I think I put all of it in. And you just keep stirring it so you can make sure you have everything stirred up completely, as you see me doing here. And even though I have so many noodles in there, I think I've reached my limit where I want to be as far as adding noodles, I think. I'm gonna turn this up just a little bit. And I think I'll go in with me a taste test. It's not done because I want it to cook a little bit, just get a good simmer so everything can, the sauce and everything can marinate and get into the noodles and the chicken as well. Okay, you guys, at this point, I think I need a little bit more jerk sauce. I taste it, but it's there, but it's kind of not there as much. So, as I stated before, you can always add to a recipe, certain recipes, something like this you're cooking on the stove. You can add as you go, but the only thing about when you've over seasoned, you can't take away. So my better judgment is this to taste as you go when you're cooking something on the stove. All right, now I'm gonna let this simmer for about a good 10 to 12 minutes. I'm gonna let it simmer, and I'll put the lid on. I put the lid on and let it simmer, and then in about 20 minutes it'll be ready to eat. I say in about 12 or 15 minutes it'll be ready, but in between that time I will come back and stir it up a couple times. Okay, thank you for watching. All right, we are back, and this is your finished product. This is your jerk Rasta pasta. Once again, I did go back in and use the rest of that Parmesan craft bag. I used the entire bag of that and half of the little Frigo Parmesan, a little more than half. And this is your finished product, as you can see. Your bell peppers, a little garlic, minced garlic, and your heavy whipping cream, and your Walker Wood jerk seasoning. You have your jerk Rasta pasta. Very simple, quick dish. And right here, I just wanted something a little extra to go with it. It's nothing special. It's just the Red Lobster garlic cheese butter biscuits. Since our Red Lobster is closed here, I decided just to get the box from Walmart and make it. So, all right, thank you for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.